Hello everyone, welcome to our second tomato tasting video we are going to show you on our channel. Today we have two particular tomatoes that we're going to be serving and talking a bit about and describing what we think, if we like it or recommend it. And I will now go into a little detail on what tomatoes we have on the menu today.
Yeah, so this year has not been very successful for us, so we only have two tomatoes to try that are new to us. One of them is called the Tasmanian Chocolate. It's a determinate tomato variety. It's pretty compact, and this is our first time trying it together, so let's see what we think about it.
So Tasmanian Chocolate tomatoes are pretty big, bulky tomato, as you can tell from the video. This one's a little ripe, but we're still looking good. That's going to be yum and nice and tasty. So I'm going to slice it and show you the inside and what the colors look like. Here we go. So from the first cut, there's not a whole lot of juice coming out, so I'm suspecting it's going to be more of a meaty tomato. Now, let me chop that in half, and then we'll see what it actually tastes like.
Yeah, it definitely looks like more of a meaty tomato to me. It has these really interesting darker stripes on it at the top. I guess that's why it's called a Tasmanian Chocolate. So yeah, I'm very curious to try it.
Alright, here we go. So,
I guess it is juicy.
there is a
after
little
all.
bit of juice after, as we can tell, me spilling over myself, but tastes good. Now, in terms of the specifics about this, so it's not really a sweet tomato. It's mildly, so it's not really sweet, and it's a little more acidic flavor to it. There's definitely some meat, but I like my tomatoes a little more, I guess, lighter and on the juicier side, but it's still a good tasting tomato. What are your thoughts on it, Defer?
Yeah, I think this is a neutral tasting tomato. I can't really put my finger on it. It's really not sweet. It's really not that acidic. It's kind of really average tasting. And, you know, with my eyes closed, I'm not sure I would even know it's a tomato. It's very, very neutral, which, you know, could be good for those who maybe are not huge fans of tomatoes. So for me, if I were to rank it, I would probably rank it a solid 2, quite honestly. Like, it's okay. I don't particularly dislike it. I just don't know that I'm really excited about eating it. What do you think, Devin?
And for me, I'm more of a juicy tomato with a little more flavor to it, and I find the tomato flavor is not as strong with this particular tomato, so I would have to agree with Anna that I'm going to give it a 2 as well. But I think if you were going to serve it on food, I think it's a good maybe snacking tomato, maybe just for a little snack, or maybe on a light salad as well. But for me, if I want it more like flavor for if I was going to make it on a sandwich. So yes, that's my suggestion if you were going to get this Tasmanian chocolate tomato.
All right, let's try the next one. It's a cherry blush tomato. Now, I'll be honest, I already know it's my new favorite tomato, so I'm a little bit biased, but let's see what Devin thinks. Let's give that a try.
This tomato is actually a very colorful tomato, so I actually like the color on it. And it's a all small cherry tomato, as you can see here. I'm just going to pop off the stem and show everyone closer. So this is how it looks like. Very colorful, almost like a sunrise. And I think you're going to talk a bit more details on specifically how they grow these particular type of tomatoes. So.
Yeah, so this one is an heirloom tomato. So the shape is actually quite unique. I do agree. It's more of a oblong shape rather than sort of a round cherry tomato shape that we're used to. So I quite like that. It's also a little bit larger than a lot of the other cherry tomatoes that at least we grow. And it has these really fun stripes on it. The plants are compact. They're about 3 feet tall. They are very small, and I do agree they do work for small spaces. So we actually were able to grow this one on the balcony inside of a green stalk. So really, really easy to grow, and it is actually quite productive. I've been snacking on these tomatoes for quite some time, and they still keep on going, and we're sort of in mid-September now. So let's give it a try and see what we think.
So after about chopping, I'm starting to see a little juice popping out. So I have a feeling this may be a juicy tomato, but we're gonna bite it and find out. So this is what the inside looks like. Kind of neat, very light. Let's see. All right, and let's see. So as expected, there is a bit of juice and meat to this. So I think it's like a little mix. So it's a little more on the meaty side and some juice coming out, but doesn't actually take away from the flavor. It does have a very strong tomato flavor for me. And I also feel like I say this is actually a little bit sweet, but it's a bit on the acidic side with a touch of pepper flavor, which is actually good. If you ask me, I actually don't mind it that way. If I was going to serve this tomato on a meal, I'd definitely use it for a salad or a sandwich. And this is my take on that one. What do you think about this tomato?
Oh, I love it. I think it's great. I think the taste is really bright. It's a really fun tomato, really easy to grow, very productive. For me, it's a snacking tomato. I've been snacking on it every time I work on the balcony garden. And I find it actually sweet. I think it's to me, it's more on the sweet side, but yes, it does have some acidic notes to it. So I think it's a good balanced flavor. Really fun tomato, really productive, really cute. So to me, it's a winner. It's a 5 out of 5, hands down. I do think it's probably my new favorite tomato. I'll definitely grow it every growing season. And since it's an heirloom, I'll be able to save the seeds from it and not have to repurchase over and over again. So that's a win-win-win for me. What do you think, Devin?
I think if I was going to rank it, so this was the cherry, blush cherry tomato, and I would give it actually a 4. So it's not my most
not a winner
favorite
for you.
tomato I've had in our videos, but it's actually high up there, and I'm looking forward to trying the other varieties we have as soon as they grow. As we mentioned, our tomatoes have been a bit slow, but hopefully we'll have a couple more flavors to share with you in the future. Thanks for watching.